Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard on a cold day. And I am not sure what I'm going to do, but I am sure it's going to involve skewers. And I'm kicking myself for not grabbing my tubing on the break, which wasn't a very long break, or a very intelligent one, I'm guessing at this point, because I don't see it any. I got my tubing. That's cool. So we can try that. Let's try that. My colors did come out a little muddy, but I'm confident that I might be able to do something about that. Such as put gold all the way around the inside. Let's do that. And pull it out. Maybe I'll just dot for now. I'll try and be a little more even than I was. Alright, that's not a bad start. Let's just fill in those and see what I do. I want to say my lucky phrase, which is if I can rescue this, I can rescue anything. But I did torch, which means that the paint is somewhat set up. Which is too bad. Either that or it's freezing, because it's a cold day. I don't think it's any one of those things. But I am enjoying the fact that I can drag that gold right through. And I think I will do some more of that, even though it's not looking terribly attractive yet. I don't give up easily, and we know that about me. And if I just do a little abstract design, which I'm fairly certain I can get away with, then the other colors will just become a background, which is okay with me. I can hear the Star Spangled Banner in the background. Pretty sure there's no copyright on that. Who would you pay? Yep, that's what it is. It's the Star Spangled Banner. I like that gold so much, I'm just going to do a bunch more of it. A bench. That was a mistake. I'm not sure this whole thing wasn't a mistake, but I'm still trying. I'm hopeful that even though the surface is kind of congealed a little bit, that the gold will sit on top of it and will still be alright. And I'm comforting myself for the fact that I like dots. And dots may come in really handy in a minute. And fresh paint will often help save gummy paint, and that would be a good thing. I'm not minding however long this takes me, because I don't like wasting paint, and I think that there's still some possibility of this becoming something more interesting than it was. If a dot doesn't work out, they usually make excellent spirals. Oops, unless they're too big. The sharp end of this is not a really great tool, because you could go too far too easily. Oops, that was a bad mistake. Okay, let's see if I can roll it up. Well, maybe we'll give it little wings at the top. Thought about giving it little wings at the side. So it's got little wings now. Because the paint is thick and not drying because it's a cold day, I'm just playing. Knowing that it will heal itself even if I scrape down to canvas. So that's something. I'm not sure what that something is, but it's something. It just makes me want to dot some more. I'm going to put some more paint into my scoop. It's not as uniform as I would prefer it be, but we're dealing with a pretty fluid substance that doesn't necessarily cooperate with exacts. It's not an exact science, and I'm just playing. I'm not sure this isn't a complete waste of time, but I'm still having fun playing, so maybe it can become a Patreon video. If you decide to contribute through PayPal or Patreon to try and help my studio going, you will be entered in a contest. Alright, I gotta have a look at that for a second. I think the wings are my favorite part. What else do I want to do to that to save it? I don't know. It'd be nice if the paint came out. It really would. Yes, that would be great. Like, even faster than that. There we go. Something, whatever was in the way is coming out now. I don't know what made me think that those colors would work in that little squeeze bottle. But, yeah, you know what? I'm not done. Come out. Thank you. Please come out. Whoa. Oh, not like that. Well, I used to say you could always swipe things out. But at this point, I'm just going to go for abstract. And maybe I could fork it out. I think some pearl would be pretty nice in there. What I really want is some pink, some light pink. And nothing wants to come out every time I go to let it out. And let's go for the white. I said I was going to throw some white in there. Not that white. Where's the pearl? Okay, let's be better. I have a fork and I have a basting brush, and I'm thinking I might as well throw caution to the winds, because I threw myself to something with this idea. That's pretty cool. Alright. I can't believe we rescued it. What did I see? I wanted to get rid of that little dark spot right there. Wants to go. And I'm going to throw some gold, if I can keep from dripping it, right there on top of that. This is my mica gold. Now my heart has wings. For good or ill. I think I want some more. Well, maybe, you know what? I kind of like the randomness of that pattern over there. The gold swirls. I kind of don't mind it at all right now. I want to keep working on it, but I think if I do any more to it, once it's actually in a semi... Oh, gosh. I'm so incapable of stopping when I'm having fun. I have a color. Yes. And I'm going to throw some pearl in there. And I'm going to use my skewer. And see what happens. It's a because I can moment. Could take too long. I'm sure I'm going to run out of time again. You have to play, but trying to play in 20 minutes or 40 minutes even isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world. Especially my white paint has somewhat dried up. And as much as I like those dots, I don't like them as much as I thought I did when I put them down there. So I'm just going to waggle a skewer. I feel like dipping into those colors, but I suspect I wouldn't probably care for what comes out of it. The colors I started the heart with. But this should prove to anyone that things are savable. Well, we'll see if that's true in the end. But I live in hope. Just using my bamboo skewer as a writing implement. Throwing a few dots around. They're sort of kind of the right colors for Valentine's Day. And I've got a couple shows coming up. Where it might be okay to have a couple of hearts. A couple 4 I've got now. Oh, I finally found some white paint that wasn't dry. And some that was. It moves an awful lot better when the background is wet. So this is kind of primitive, but somebody might think it's fun. I wish I could add some white paint to the parts that have dried out. Nothing serious going on here, I think. Just a little old Valentine. But I am pretty close to being done with whatever you want to call this. Some of it's good. This is beautiful in here, actually, and there's a couple floaty hearts that I kind of like. Could put a couple more in there if I wanted to. Evidently not right there. I don't know what that was. It looked like a heart, like a hair. And it is. Traveled off. Pulled it off my skewer. A little haphazard. Probably more than I would be doing if I wasn't just flying by the seat of my pants. Trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, which is actually looking pretty spiffy in a kind of a primitive way. That's not coming off of there. I shouldn't try and make it come. Okay, well that's that. Let's see if I can give you some of my crib sheet notes while I find out what you can see up there and how it looks. my little Valentine with wings. Let's go back this way. Zoom in. The center's nice. So if you shop my Amazon link, it helps me out. And the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas that I often use, but not necessarily this time, are there. Along with the OXO omelet turning spatula, which I highly recommend, by the way. My book is called Because I Can. You can find Instagram and Pinterest links along with 3 Facebook albums of wet and dry YouTube artworks at the bottom of the description under my video. If you give me a thumbs up, I would really so appreciate it. It helps me out on YouTube. I have over 400 videos, so if you like what you see, you can find a lot more to entertain yourself. In the last 20 seconds of this video, you will see a playlist if you're looking for it. If you decide you'd like to donate to help support the studio, you will be entered in a contest where you will have a choice of 1 of 3 paintings if your name is drawn, and I will let you know about that. I will also send you a receipt of that confirming that. If you want to get some notifications on the subscription, you can't just subscribe, you need to ring the bell, and you may need to check that the bell is rung again because the bell wasn't delivering notifications recently. I have Teespring clothing. I have Pinterest, excuse me, not Pinterest. I have Pixels and Fine Art America posts on my Facebook pages. If you can navigate there, you will find them, and that will lead you to more artwork than you have ever seen in your life to check out if it's fun. I give lessons at the house, and I do sell my art. So if you're interested in any one of those things and you'd like to make a comment, I will respond to you, and thank you all for the kind comments in the past, and thank you for the contributions that have kept me painting. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Priscilla out.